Welcome to my can of worms Parker project. This is a boat I've had for over 10 years. I use it for commercial stone crabbing, commercial rod and reel grouper fishing. I had a fuel tank that was letting an odor out for a couple years. I knew I was on my last leg with the fuel tank. The floor was getting really soft and the boat kept getting heavier and heavier, sitting lower and lower in the water, and I wasn't adding more gear to it. So I knew I was getting water under the deck. The foam had turned into a sponge. They're just a solid mess, as you'll see in the video. So I didn't know how bad it was going to be. I thought I would just do the fuel tank and the floor, and of course you open it up and there was nothing left of the stringers on the starboard side. The only fiberglass halfway up the wood. The port side wasn't as bad, but still a mess. The stringers under the cabin's pretty much good shape, other than the one going up in there. It's got about 4 foot of rod I'm gonna replace. So just a quick after I got the fuel tank out, I barely touched it with my finger and this giant hole opened up. Well, the tank leans back when you're running, so that would have drained all my fuel. Would have left me sitting somewhere, probably 60 miles offshore. Thank God that didn't happen. So in this video I'll show a couple clips of what I do with the boat. I live on a canal with a real low bridge, so one reason I didn't just get another boat, like I've got this big top that I could drop it up and down in the matter of less than a minute by myself without having a helping hand on the boat. I've got this retractable shade bar on the back. Same thing, 2 pins, it drops down. I can slide under the bridge on a high tide. Got rod holders, got the trolling motor mounted, pocket mount, transducer. That was a nightmare project. I've just done a lot of work to get the boat to where it is as far as workability. What I like about it is it's a 9 feet wide. It's only 25 feet, so it doesn't burn a lot of fuel. The size is nice for saving fuel. It's got a fairly flat bottom on it, so when you get out there it's like a tank. You're not rocking all over the place the way you are on the Deep V. However, you do pay for that on the ride out. It beats you to death. This boat will knock your teeth out, but once you're out there, it's a Cadillac. That's why I decided to go whole in, I guess. Another reason was I already got $4,500 worth of supplies here they can't return, so it was either eat the supplies and shop for another boat or just go for it. So we're going for it. Wish me luck. By Parker, they said. They're well built, they said. I can't even talk. No one said anything about compartments to hold 5 inches of water. Rotten stringers the whole way up. Water up front. Water on this side. Lord have mercy. Got Captain Omar taking out the foam.
This ain't foam.
What is it? Got her water pumped out of there. That was full of water. What is it, Captain?
Big square groupers.
Nine months later, out it popped. Oh yeah, you guys got it. More water. Wonder why she was sitting so low. Had to raise the bottom paint an inch every time the boat came out of the water. Lord have mercy.
The tank is actually in really decent shape.
It's a 1992 tank.
Look at that.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, I would definitely, make sure you get me in the picture.
Quite a bit of
I'm
foam in
getting
here.
no close.
Yeah. See that new tank, the new poly tank would fit in here, I bet, because there's probably quite a bit of foam underneath there. You can see the ground cover sitting to the side of it. Like that foam is completely full of water.
Pull out the stringer and
They say it's not the water outside the boat that sinks you, it's the water inside. Is that right?
That makes sense.
End of day one. An absolute mess. Got a serious stringer rot. Nothing left of me. Parker thought it was a good idea to only put fiberglass up the sides of the plywood 6 inches to a foot. And the moisture comes up and it goes down and up and down, and as it's doing that, it keeps getting into the wood to where it just rots it out to absolutely nothing. Left side wasn't as bad as the right, but even then, just pretty wild how ate up it is. I mean, that's a foot of wood missing. There's nothing left. Lots of foam, lots of water. There's the leaky tank. All this crap came out of there. Not sure how it all fit in there, but it did. That's all I have to say about that. Ridiculous. Surprise, surprise. Transom's wet. Guess if there was ever a time to do it, it's now.